Federal Register, Administration for Children and Families, HHS. Such confusion has left us all vulnerable. By this statement, I mean it was very hard to find you. The very first unethical, misleading statement to make to a non-attorney is that the juvenile dependency courts reside under a quasi-criminal proceeding. The Children's Bureau, i.e., Child Welfare System, operates using the administrative law under the executive branch, given powers to formulate policy and procedure from the legislature branch, and trusted to do so with the implications such powers bring. Let this be the first example of how misleading and unclear the HHS has left the people to a process, a purpose, a goal, an authority, or any good. No place on the CPS, DCFS, CWS, or more websites are any implication these authorities exist, let alone know you are the oversight to rules that affect parents and families. No indication a neutral exists for redress. Instead, parents are given what is told to them is representation, yet none explain to these parents the dog book describes this representation as mainly a process facilitator. There is not an option anywhere in any book to which a parent does not have to do services. A zero-fail ratio is not probable and very unintelligible for such a power and trusted agency. Parents, 99.9%, believe they are entering a court like all other ever seen, that due process and jury trials with cross-examination and evidence to present will actually occur. This is not true. The judicial branch will not go against the executive branch policy and trust it with powers from the legislature. Now, absolutely no process exists beyond what can be defined as enslavement of a lineage formed from ill biases formed from an uneducated and or unrighteous individuals you call social workers. Did you know that the agency's law now states at risk of entering foster, not at risk of harm or injury? Did you know the capacity building that is the primary training hub for social workers and judges in the juvenile dependency teaches social workers how to remove attorneys that don't follow an unwritten and unspoken goal or positive outcome that they refuse to define? The child welfare system has become so void in purpose, they often mix paperwork and accusations between families. A corporate model with increased inventory to not lose fiscal budget is economical cannibalism. At the very beginning of my experience, I offered many practical solutions without revenge or malice, but yet to help fix something so obviously broken. And I was laughed at. These agent actors did not know me, my education, my experience, or my IQ, but because I fell victim to their targeting, they found this to be the appropriate behavior. I'm not sure why any person that enters and educates for a socially helpful career would be so socially shallow and biased. At times it felt as though I was dealing with people that didn't actualize the true implications of their role for the entire nation. The legislature entrusts fiduciary performance and expects clear and concise intentions acted upon. But somehow this is not translated to the performance of the Title IV agencies. I have hundreds, maybe thousands of stories that fall under this pattern. I will attach my declaration made to Sacramento at the Capitol building speech done last year for specifics and review. Reform is just that, not a makeover. If you don't want this country to fall because of this beast,